So hello, I'll be interviewing today. My name's Kurt. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Hannah. Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm the interviewer. And what is your name?
Hello, I'm Kurt. Hello, I'll be interviewing today. I'm Kurt. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Anthony Rosales.
So, what was your reaction to COVID closing everything down?
When it first closed down all the schools, I was really nervous because that has never happened before, and for how long it was closed, it was really like nerve-wracking. And also, when the stores cut their capacity, it was really weird because we're used to everyone going inside at the same time, but the lines were really long, and it was just really weird for me. What was your reaction to COVID closing everything down?
So for COVID closing everything down, I was a bit sad because I wasn't able to go to a lot of places. I wasn't able to travel anywhere just because everything was closed down. Yeah, that's about it. So, what was your reaction to COVID closing everything down?
Once everything, I saw during the news that everything was closing down, like small businesses around the whole city, I was low-key kind of scared because I wouldn't know if we would be able to go get groceries or like necessities around the house, but I did get scared.
Okay, so how was the transition from actual school to distance learning?
So honestly, in the beginning, for the first week or so, it was a bit like off since we've never done distance learning. But honestly, it was pretty easy. The transition to distance learning, it gave us a free day off. The classes times were cut short a lot. Teachers, like even if they gave more work, we had so much more free time to do it. That honestly, I felt easier. The work was easier to do. The only hard part was actually having to ask teachers for questions whenever you needed to do that, because that was always a hassle to do. So Anthony, how was the transition from actual school to distance learning?
The transition was kind of rough at first because at first I didn't even end up going to classes sometimes because I just didn't understand the whole technology type thing. But then once junior year happened, I got to learn like how to download Zoom and everything on the Chromebook. Finally get it connected to the Wi-Fi, but it was pretty smooth throughout the year.
So Hannah, how was the transition from actual school to distance learning?
So the transition from actual school to distance learning was at first kind of rough because we went from face-to-face learning to going on the computer, but once I got used to it, it was pretty simple doing my work online.
So, how was it like not to be able to see your friends and family for a while?
It was lonely at first because I would just stay in my room for most of the time. But then once everything started calming down, I was really happy to see my aunt and my cousins for the first time in like 5 months.
How was it like not to be able to see your friends and family for a while?
Not being able to see my friends or family was kind of rough because I'm used to seeing my friends every day at school, and also I'm used to going to my cousin's house every weekend. But since COVID, I wasn't able to go, and it was kind of boring, and it made life really boring. How was it like to not be able to see your friends and family for a while?
So in the beginning, it was really tough. Like not being able to see my friends. Usually, we always hang out somewhere. We just couldn't go out anymore. And then my family, for the first few months, I couldn't see them. I actually always visit them like every weekend, so it was actually kind of a struggle just not being able to see them. After a while, it got easier as like some of the limitations got lifted, and we actually were able to see our family sometimes. So it wasn't as bad towards the end, but towards the beginning, yeah, it was a struggle. Did you follow the safety protocols when or if you went out? And were you ever scared of catching it?
So the only time I would ever go out was when my parents needed to buy groceries, and when we did go, we would always wear a mask, stay 6 feet apart, and always like use hand sanitizer. And we would always use gloves in the beginning. And I was scared of catching it in the beginning because all the deaths, but once we got the vaccine, I was not really that scared of getting it.
So, when or if you went out, did you follow the safety protocols? And were you ever scared of catching it?
I would always follow the safety protocols. I would always put my mask on. Every once in a while, I would always put hand sanitizer, wash my hands. And anything, if I did touch something like doorknobs or something, I would instantly just wash my hands or not touch anything else, or like near my mouth or my face and not get sick. And I was scared to catch COVID, like for the first few months, but then it just like just went lower and lower of not worrying about it.
Okay, so if and when you ever went out, did you ever follow the safety protocols and were you ever scared of catching it?
So I didn't really go out much during the pandemic, but whenever I did follow the safety protocols. I made sure to use hand sanitizer. I stayed 6 feet apart, and I wore my mask. And I was a bit scared of catching it because I live with two elderly, high-risk people who suffer the most from the pandemic and have to see the